Greetings, Nate Evans here from the Pink Pearls and Curls team. So excited that you are watching this video today. Many of you have reached out and said that you wanted to learn just a little bit more about what Pink Pearls and Curls is. For those of you that have been following me on my journey, my journey is not very different from the moment that I started. Everything that I anticipated and decided that I wanted to do is actually just coming into fruition this year, which is great. When I first started out, I kind of did not have direction. It was something that a lot of people weren't doing at the time. And all I knew is that I wanted to empower and encourage women. And I had all these ideas in different ways that I wanted to do it, but just no structure, no team, no coach, and no guidance, pretty much. So now we have all of those things. And so let me just tell you a little bit about me. I'm Nate. I do have a regular secular job where I am an instructional coach. Some might know it as a dean, an academic dean, an academic coach. And what I do is I work with teachers, and that is my daily job. I work with them, I coach them, and I help them to become better teachers. And so I take my skills from that and I apply it to people. I have been working with women since I've been a teenager. It was not uncommon for older women to actually follow me. Even now, up into this date, I have older women reaching out to me to ask me for tips about marriage, and how I have a sustainable and blessed marriage. And I would always say, was a time in my life where I would say that I didn't do anything right but be married. Like, that was the only thing that I knew, that from beginning to end, that was what I did right. That and motherhood. From beginning to end, I cultivated those two things, and I didn't mess up with it one time. All right, that's a little bit about me. But there was a lot of things in my life that helped me to be the person that I am today. The person that you are looking at, if you met me even if you knew me from 2 to 3 years ago, you actually don't know me. I have grown so much. And when you grow, you begin to think differently about yourself. You think differently about circumstances and people that are around you. You begin to think differently about what you're going to tolerate, what you expect. And rightfully so. Systemic structures have kept us, especially Black women, honestly, they try to tell us that we are the bottom of the totem pole, basically. It's white men, it's white women, it's Black men, and then it's Black women. And so many of our parents have told us that we had to work twice as hard. And honestly, that is still true today. We have to work, we have to work 3 times as hard. One, to beat out the white man, the white woman, the Black man, in order to be seen, in order to be recognized. And these are the things that actually helped me in actually hits a pain point for me that I had to overcome. In the workplace, that was the place where I was challenged the most. Yes, I've had challenges in when I first got married, with people trying to come against me and my husband's marriage, but honestly, I had lots of challenges in the workplace. And still to this day, I have to remind myself that I am not the person that was limited and put into a box. And there are certain things that come up, and we call those triggers, just because of the reality of what is still going on in this world today. And I have to remind myself, and sometimes I have to walk in the room. And when I walk in the room, I have to own it. I have to know that I'm supposed to be in that seat. I have to understand that this seat was designed for me. And that is, a challenge for many people. We don't feel like we deserve things. We have imposter syndrome, where we feel like, hey, who are we to be in these positions? And so this is where a lot of my work has come from. I have done a lot of work on myself. I have read thousands of books. I have done tons of work on myself, on my thinking, at the head. Let me not even say in tow, at the head, because he is the head of my life. And then there's my husband. But I definitely had to do that work. I had to release a lot of things. I had to release a lot of people. I had to release friends. I had to release fear. I had to release. And many times, reason why we're not going, because we have a lot of baggage, right? We're trying to take everything, everybody, all the things with us, and we got to let it go. So that is some of the work that we do in Pink Pearls and Curls. And I had to be the first partaker, as Paul said in the word. I must be first partaker before I deliver the word. And so it is as it is in the natural, so is it in the spirit. And so I had to be first partaker in a lot of that work. So yeah, that's what Pink Pearls and Curls is about. That's what I am about. And like I said, when I wanted to start my business, all I knew is that I wanted to empower women. And all I knew is that whatever I needed to do and whatever road I needed to take, that was what it was going to be, because I was going to help somebody. I was going to make sure that women that were coming up after me, young Black female teachers, young Black male teachers, would not have to go through the road that I had to go through if I can help it. And so sometimes when we want to create certain pathways or leave a trail behind us, we actually have to create the pathway is what I'm saying. Because if we're in a organization, whatever it is, that we do not fully control, we actually can't control the narrative. And as much as we want to help and we can come in and go left and go right, we still have to follow the pathway that was set before us. But when we're trailblazers and we actually are leading the trail, now we can control everything about it. And so I believe that is the purpose of Pink Pearls and Curls. We want to create the trail so that when others are coming behind us, it's not as hard for them as it was for us. And I think that's my biggest purpose. So one way in order to do that is we have to unlock the mindset of those that are also coming behind us. And so our Pearls framework, that is where we start that work of unlocking the mindset. And then we have our goal setting course, which is free now, but will not always be free. And then we have the Oysters Clubhouse, which is a new project that we're working on, which is it's going to be a monthly goal setting / networking event space and virtual meetups. And we will have some in-person meetups as well, but that is the continuation of the goal setting course. Because as many of you experienced it, those of you that have joined me, that 30 minutes is not enough. Even the 7 to 10 minute coaching tidbits that you get is not enough. It's like I give you the information that you need, but it's sometimes you need time to work through with the coach. And so that is where we will have the unlocking the pearls within you. That will be my one-to-one coaching sessions. And so it all works together and it all works seamlessly. And that's not all. We also have the Pearls Position in Communities, which is coming up this summer, July 2022. We have our marriage 3-part series, which is going to take place over 3 days. And we want all ministry wives. If you know any ministry wives, you need to send them just this clip of the video to come and meet us in March. And that information will start going out at the top of February, because we have a lot going on. We're working. Are you working? We're working. So if you can join us, please, in whichever way that you can, go ahead to our website, head over, look at the headers, look at the footers, join our email list. I'm telling you, if you join our email list, you will be so blown away by the information that you've seen in there. Again, I take time to really develop the emails that come through. There's one weekly email, and then there's some emails depending on what you sign up for that directly lead to that particular program that we're offering. So it's really awesome. I want you to be a part of the PPC team. So excited about what God is doing, and pray for me.